Okay. Hare Krishna to all the devotees. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Hare
on
Krishna.
Yet another leg of our journey to temples across Bharat. So today, I would first like to share the glories of two temples that are devoted to the worship of Lord Vishnu as Mohini. So we have innumerable temples dedicated to the worship of the Lord in his various forms, as Krishna playing the flute, Krishna along with Radha, Krishna as a child, Krishna as Parthasarathi, the charioteer of Arjuna, Krishna in his four-handed form as Vishnu. There are even so many temples dedicated to many of his other incarnations or avatars, such as the Varaha Avataram or the Narasimha Avataram. But temples for his Mohini incarnation are very rare. And so today I would like to share what I have been able to uh, find out about two of such temples. So first, uh, I would like to quote a verse from the Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 8, Chapter 8, verse number 41. एतस्मिन् अन्तरे विष्णुः सर्वोपायविद् ईश्वरः योषिद् रूपम् अनिर्देश्यं दधारं परमाद्भुतम्. The Supreme Lord Sri Vishnu, who can counter any undesirable situation, assumed the form of an extremely beautiful woman who no one could recognize. So during the churning of the Milky Ocean, as we all know, Lord Vishnu first appeared as a giant tortoise or kurma to support the Mandara mountain that had begun to sink midway through the churning process. He then appeared as Dhanvantari, the presiding deity of Ayurveda, holding the pot of divine nectar or Amrit in his hand. And finally, the Lord also appeared as Mohini, the divine enchantress, the most beautiful woman in the world, distracting the demons or the asuras with his all attractive power of illusion or Maya. The Lord took away the pot of nectar or Amrit from them and distributed it amongst the demigods or the devas. The first temple I would like to mention today is called the Sri Harikanyaka Bhagavati Temple. This temple is located in a village called Ariyannur, about 5 kilometers away from the temple town of Guruvayur. The deity here appears as a beautiful goddess holding a conch or a shankha, a discus or a chakra, a pot of nectar in three hands, and the lower left hand rests on the hip. Since in his Mohini form, the Lord appeared as a young unmarried woman, the deity Sankalpa or the conception of the deity at this temple is also the same. And hence the name Hari Kanyaka, Hari referring to Lord Vishnu, and Kanya meaning young unmarried woman. The other temple that I would like to talk about is called the Sri Jagan Mohini Keshava Temple. This is at a place called Riyali in Andhra Pradesh. And Riyali is believed to be the place where a single flower from the braided hair of Mohini fell down. Historically, this deity is said to have been rediscovered, and the temple is said to have been first built sometime around the 11th century. The deity here is very unique, made of Salagrama Shila, as with most most ancient Vishnu temples. The deity features Sri Mahavishnu on the front. He is seen holding the Shankha, Chakra, and the Gada in 3 of his hands. And on the back of the deity, we can see the braided or the knotted hair of Mohini and the ornaments and clothes worn by Mohini on the back. So that is the reason the Lord here is called Sri Jagan Mohini Keshava. Keshava referring to his Vishnu aspect, and the name Jagan Mohini referring to his Mohini form. So this is what I had to share about temples for the Lord as Mohini. I thought it would be appropriate because the devotees are observing Mohini Ekadashi. I must admit that I do not know the full story behind the importance of Mohini Ekadashi, but as I was planning the temples that I would like to talk about during the course of our weekly sessions, I thought it would be appropriate to share whatever little I could about these 2 temples, especially because they're so rare. Not many of us know that such temples exist.
Yes, you're right. Didn't even have a clue. So
we ourselves, Prabhuji, we have unfortunately we have seen this. We have passed by while traveling through Kerala. We have passed by the road where this Hari Kanyaka temple is many times, but we ourselves haven't visited this temple yet. So maybe the Lord will call us sometime.
Thank you for that. Thank you for sharing. Very, very good.
Prabhuji, before I continue, I would like to take a moment, if that's okay.
Of course.
Yeah.
Stop that recording because that's one temple. So now you'll talk about another one, right?
Yes, Prabhuji. I will now be talking about the Narasimha,
Yeah. Very good.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay.